Hi, and welcome to this screencast on finding book reviews. While there are many print resources that are excellent for finding book reviews, there are also some great electronic resources. Although resources in the reference collection at MUN Libraries cannot be signed out, distant students, staff, and faculty members can obtain books free of charge from MUN Libraries' circulating collection. To request a book, just send an email to distanceplus at qeii+@mun.ca with your name, student number, address, phone number, and the author, title, and call number of the books that you're interested in. This means that as long as you're doing your research ahead of time, searching for print resources is also a great option for you. This video, however, is going to focus on finding online resources for book reviews. There are a number of databases, also called article indexes, that you can try. There are some general databases that you can always start with, and then there are some specific book review databases. There are some that are specifically for Canadian books, and there are some that are subject or discipline specific. Let's say that you're looking for book reviews on the book Invisible Armies by John Evans. The three databases that are best to try first are Book Review Digest Plus, Academic Search Premier, and Omnifile Full Text Mega. To access Book Review Digest Plus, click on Article Search in the red bar at the top of the main library homepage. Under Indexes by Title, select B. Then you're going to scroll down to Book Review Digest Plus. Make sure that you do not select Book Review Digest Retro, as the coverage for this database is only from 1905 to 1982, whereas Book Review Digest Plus is from 1905 to the present. So, this is what the interface for Book Review Digest Plus looks like. As you can see at the top, next to where it tells you which database you're searching, there is a link for Show All. If you click on this, you can see that you're also searching Book Review Digest Retrospective, since it is included in Book Review Digest Plus. This database is provided through EBSCOhost. This is important to note because the other two databases that I mentioned, Academic Search Premier and Omnifile, are also provided through EBSCOhost, and so the interfaces for those look the same. You can access those individually in the same way that we accessed Book Review Digest, by going to the Articles Search link, and then for Academic Search Premier you would click on A. For Omnifile, you would click on O. So let's go to Academic Search Premier. We'll scroll down and we'll select it. So you can see that this interface looks the same. You can either select them and search in them individually, or you can click on Choose Databases here next to the title of the database that you are currently searching. And this will bring up a list of all the databases that MUN Libraries subscribes to that are provided through EBSCOhost. Here, you can see that you're searching Academic Search Premier. You can also select Book Review Digest Plus, and over on the right, Omnifile Full Text Mega. You're going to click OK, and when you do that, you can see here, when you click Show All, that you are in fact searching those three databases. It's a great way to save some time. Now to actually search for some book reviews. The best way to begin your search is by putting the title of the book in the first search box. So we'll type in Invisible Armies. You want to make sure that you put this title in quotes so that the database knows to search for it as a phrase instead of individual words. And this will help to reduce irrelevant results. Okay, so for this simple search, we're done, and we're going to click the green search button here on the right. Okay, so you can see over on the left that we have 20 results for our search. However, it seems as if we still have some irrelevant results. Number 2, for example, is called the New Invisible Armies. And if you want to go into the full result, just click on the title, and this usually will bring up an abstract. So let's take a look at it. And we can see that this article reviews the book Inside Cyber Warfare. So this is a completely different book, and therefore it's an irrelevant result and it's not useful to us. So we're going to have to change our search to try to get rid of some of those irrelevant results. Now you can see in the search box that there's a drop-down menu. You may think, well, if I change that to title, then that might help our search. But what that will do is search for book reviews with invisible armies in the title. So we will still get this review called The New Invisible Armies. Instead, we're simply going to leave that drop-down menu alone, and we're going to add the author to our search. So in the second search box, you want to type in John Evans. Now, it's important to note that, as you can see here, sometimes the database will use the author's last name, comma, first name. So we want to make sure that we include that in our search so that we don't get rid of those relevant results that spell the author's name differently. So we're going to put in or Evans, comma, John. And let's run our search again. Okay. So you can see that we now have 7 results as opposed to 20, and 7 is a very small number, but it does appear that these results are useful, and they are actually on the book that we're interested in. You can see here, for example, that this is a book review, and Invisible Armies is the book that is being reviewed. Okay, so that covers the 3 general book review databases. I mentioned that there are some databases that are specific to book reviews, and to access those, you're going to start at the same place, so the Article Search tab at the top of the library homepage. But this time, instead of selecting an index by title, we're going to select an index by subject, and we're going to pick book reviews. So double click on that, and that is going to bring up for you an alphabetical listing of book reviews in 3 different sections. The first section are book reviews, try these first. So these are the top 2 book review databases that the librarians who put this guide together decided were the best places to start for your search. We can see that the first one is Book Review Digest Plus, and we've already tried there. The second is Canadian Book Review Annual Online, and this, as you can see, has over 40,000 reviews of Canadian authored books. John Evans is a Canadian author, so this would be a relevant database for us to try. Although there is a list of book reviews more specifically here, a better place to try is back to the library homepage. Under the Help and How-To box, you're going to click on How-To Library Guides. And over on the left, you'll see a guide for how to find book reviews. This guide will give you a basic introduction to what book reviews are and how to begin your search. It gives you a listing of book reviews for current books as well as retrospective books. Additionally, there are book reviews by subject or discipline. You can see a listing for arts and humanities, business, Canadian, education, law, religion, science, technology, and social sciences. So, if the book that you're interested in finding book reviews on is a discipline-specific one, you can try one of those specific databases by subject. However, I would always start by searching the three that we started our search with, and that was Book Review Digest Plus, Academic Search Premier, and Omnifile Full Text Mega. And that concludes this screencast for how to find book reviews.